Hello everybody, welcome back to the Alan Kulwicki build. So we're going to start putting the roll cage together. We're using the chassis pan as a jig, as I always do on all the monogram kits, and like I did on the Salvino's kit, did the same thing. So let's get started. First thing we're going to have to do, or first thing I'm going to do, I generally don't follow the directions on how they say to do it because they're going to say to glue the firewall in first, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to build the back half first, and then I'll glue the firewall on it after that. But I've got all of this, I've got all the parts cleaned up, sanded, and ready to go. So these are going to be our basic parts we're going to be working with first here. And I had test fitted everything to make sure that like the pins go in the holes and all that are really good. So highly recommend doing that to help make sure everything is square. Also, before I keep going here, I had maybe a question or two about the glue I'm using in the Salvino's Camaro build. It's just regular Tamiya cement. It's a little thicker than the extra thin, and it doesn't dry as fast, so it gives you some time to work if you need to kind of move stuff around. That's why I like using it for when I'm building roll cages, because there's generally a lot of stuff you got to move around at the time whenever you're doing it, so to get everything lined up properly. So that's why I kind of like using it in that instance. think everything's together there. Looks like it. So I'm going to let that set up and not touch it. And then when I come back, we'll do the upper part. You know, this bar that runs across here. This stiffer bar that comes in, I believe, this way. This crossbar that comes across here. This bar that comes in the back somehow. I don't remember how that works. Fuel cell. This bar goes right there in the center. I'll probably wait on doing that until after I have everything painted and before I put everything together. And then this bar that comes back here. So, I'll be right back. Alright, this is where I'm at so far. I've got the chassis pan painted and the roll cage assembled and painted. I do need to do some detail painting on this, like the master cylinders, the ignition, and the radiator overflow, plus the roll bar padding I need to paint yet. And I need to paint this bar and the fuel cell yet too, and then I can start kind of assembling all that stuff. What I used was this flat light aircraft gray, although it kind of came out a little tan, honestly, but I think it'll be okay. I am going to clear over the top of it, and then that way it'll kind of look correct, or more correct. So anyways, that's where I'm going to stop for this video. Next time we'll have a little bit of, I think we'll do some suspension work, I believe is the next step. So thank y'all for watching. I'm glad I'm back on the Alan Kulwicki build, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much.